Hey, welcome to MXA Fitness with me, Mark Green. Today I'm going to take you through a quick abs routine that you can apply in the gym or at home. Now, if you've read any of my blogs, you'll probably think that I'm not the biggest fan of these ab routines. It's not so much the case. The reason I say that you probably shouldn't be doing these isolation exercises where you're laid on the floor is because if you're carrying a bit of extra weight, if you're laying down, really you're not going to be burning any fat. However, if you're in good shape and you're actually carrying not too much body fat, an abs routine and isolation exercises can be a really effective way to train. So I'm going to go through 8 exercises with you, each lasting 1 minute, 30 seconds rest between, and you can repeat twice or as many times as you wish, but I'd say twice is a good number to work to. So with that in mind, let's get to it. So you're going to start with V-sits. So just going to take you through some teaching points. Ideally, further back you go, harder it's going to be. So the reason it's called V-sits is because we're going to form a V once we come up. So you're going to put your arms up, lean back, legs out straight. If you feel there's too much pressure through your back, lean back further. Okay, and then you've got the support in your back here, using the floor as your support. You can even use your hands as support as well, which is always a good way to train if you're struggling. So first one, all you're going to do, lean out, and you're going to meet in the middle. Breathing out as you come up, breathing in as you go back. And you repeat that for 1 minute. Try and keep the legs straight throughout. And if you need a little break, by all means, take it. That's number 1. Number 2, very similar. You can take a weight. I don't mind if it's a plate like this or if it's a dumbbell. Shouldn't be too heavy. All you're going to do, very similar. Legs go out straight, try and hold them there. And all you're going to do is you're going to go from high to low. Bringing it across. Breathing out as you go down. Breathing in as you come up. After 30 seconds, you switch sides. If you find that you struggle, doing that for 30 seconds each side, aim for about 10 each side, then have a rest, and then go again so you're keeping it the same amount on each side. Okay, next one. You can use a service, like a chair, as we have here, or if you're in the gym, use a bench or a big Swiss ball or physio ball, just to create a little bit of instability. So all you're going to do, using your forearm here to support yourself and your feet, nothing in between. Take an arm up, and then all I want you to do is just pulse. Pulse your body down, pulse your body up. So it's like a side plank, but then we're adding that pulse there just to create a bit more difficulty. If you struggle with this, there's no reason that you can't just hold it. And then you would wipe the other side once you get to 30 seconds. So we're keeping it nice and even both sides. Next exercise, down to the floor. Same principle, go up again. However, this time we're going to progress it slightly. So, you're going to pulse, and then you're going to side crunch. Pulse, side crunch. Pulse, side crunch. 30 seconds, both sides. Next one. It's going to go into a standard crunch. One thing to remember here, hips and core are engaged. So you want to find a midpoint between your bum being completely pushed into the floor and it being completely raised and your lower back being completely raised off the floor. So the way you can do that is just roll your hips, find your midpoint, tense your core, and then all you want to do is slightly crunch up. Nose goes towards the groin. Breathing out as you come up, breathing in as you go down. If you're doing that right, it'll feel like the force is just transferring throughout your whole core. It won't just be localised here, you'll feel it everywhere. It's a really good one. Okay, Next one, going to go into a push-up position. And what I want you to do is you're going to go turn and reach through. Other side, turn, then you reach through. Okay, now you can alternate each side if you want to, or you can stick with the same side for 30 seconds. Okay. Next one. This can be used either with a Swiss ball, or you can use a weight, or you can just use your body weight. Easiest variation, legs go up to 90 degrees, and then all you do is just drop them down to the floor, touch down, bring them back up. Back should remain on the floor at all points. If you find that your back starts to arch, like this, as you might see here, when I go down, back starts to come off the floor, that means there's too much for my abs and my core to support, so my back's having to take over. So you want to be able to keep it where your core is engaged, okay? So if we're coming down, focus on pushing that back into the floor. And to progress that, you can either bring your weight or your Swiss ball, and then you can crunch up with it. And if you have the Swiss ball, you can even pass it between your feet and your hands. It's a little difficult with a weight like this, as you see there, but if you've got a ball, it's much easier to support it with your feet as well. So I'd recommend that if you don't have a weight, just keep it in your hands. And then repeat that 1 minute, making sure that back stays on the floor. And that's a great one. And last but not least, is what we call donkey kicks. Now, the reason they're called donkey kicks is, as you'll see, it's quite obvious. Basically it means I'm just going to kick my feet into the air as hard as I can. It takes quite a bit of balance, so try not to fall over, but we're going to go up into almost a handstand. So jump up, kick. And repeat that 1 minute. Remember to rest 30 seconds between each one. Repeat it twice. That'll be a really good core workout. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.